that go?
Well, more or less. I brought the printing press to the country.
Ah, that's very interesting. Okay, some additional questions here. Yes.
Well, it's more of a comment. They must call you Ivan the Terrible for two reasons.
Oh, no.
The other one has to be, of course, your choice of clothes.
Oh. Your thoughts on that?
Are you kidding me? Look at those J's.
Yeah, this is a nice look. Again, you're caught up here in the 21st century, and people don't appreciate the way that you you dress yourself.
Did you pick
Wow.
that up on the way to the bus stop?
Ivan, reaction?
I think he's going to lose that arm.
Oh, yes. We'll deal with that afterwards. Okay. Chris, the basement dweller?
With the beard tax, how much does that beard cost?
Did you tax yourself?
No, what tax do you speak of?
I believe they were referring to Peter the Great later went on to tax beards.
Wait, was that not him?
Peter the Great.
Oh, I thought that was him.
Ignore the basement dweller in this case. Okay, let's go over here.
What thrill did you get in torture?
Ah, we knew this was coming.
What thrill did you get in torture?
Well, hearing the screams of those who had tortured me when I was a kid was rather pleasurable.
That's the creepiest.
About that torture when you were a kid, and I don't mean to bring up a sore subject, but do you feel that that in any way contributed to your life later on?
Well, yes, that is what gave me the strength to overthrow those who had tortured me when I was a child.
Yes.
And allowed me to, well, become a strong enough leader to become Tsar of all the Russians.
I see. What about this whole idea of torturing defenseless animals? Reaction? Gentlemen?
Well, practice helps.
Practice.
Practicing. Okay. Fair enough. I believe there's some questions here from, I believe, Tyler. Oh, we have a new question. Identify yourself for the world, please. Okay.
Do you regret torturing so many people?
They tortured nobles. They deserved it.
Interesting.
Okay, Sam here again.
Yes.
Do you have any regrets or poor thoughts on selling your own son?
Yeah.
No worries. It was quite difficult because it did force me to pass the throne on to a less capable son. But he was trying to argue with me at the time, and I could not allow that.
Do you think it had something to do with you kicking his pregnant wife?
Yes, probably.
Okay.
Why he was arguing, but she was. I could not
Gentlemen.
deal with how she looked. It was disgusting.
Okay. Catherine the Great.
Was it really because you didn't you stayed up past the bedtime?
No, I don't care.
No, I don't be serious.
An honest question from Catherine the Great. Ivan apparently does not feel comfortable answering that question. We've hit on
It's a very
something.
sore subject.
Yes, obviously.
It's got no flow.
Oh. All right. A question here in back. Identify yourself, please.
Tommy Scully from NASA.
Ah, from NASA.
All right.
Wow.
That's one I get to the point through you. Do you agree the name Ivan the Terrible correlates with you?
No, I was a very popular leader. It was only the nobles who I had tortured. The commoners.
Yes.
The commoners liked me. I was a popular leader. I don't understand how that title could have gotten through history. It's not like the nobles are the ones who write history or something.
So, looking back, you're not very pleased that you're known in history as Ivan the Terrible.
No.
As one of the most evil people in the history of the world.
No.
That's not fair, is it?
No,
Go ahead and cry if you need to on World TV.
I'm not going to cry. That would show weakness. I'm the Tsar of all the Russians.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Do we have a final question for this individual?
Did you enjoy killing all those animals as a child?
Only if I imagined.
Whoa, 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 easy there. Ivan, whoa. Security.
Microphone, so.
I only enjoyed it if I imagined I only enjoyed it if I imagined the face of the nobles on it.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Ivan, have you ever considered some therapy for your anger problems?
I don't have anger problems.
You killed your son and kicked his wife in the stomach while
It
she was
killed me.
pregnant.
Happens.
Yeah. Perhaps he doesn't want to answer that. Any further questions, people we haven't heard from yet?
Can I ask you a quick
Go ahead.
Yeah, what was your favorite torture? And then what got the creative juices flowing?
Let me think.
Huh.
Favorite method of torture. That would. Well, that would be cutting off the person's limbs by inches.
Look at Chris's face.
I was not expecting.
That's one of my favorites too, Ivan. So, any further questions for this distinguished person? Let's go and wrap this up with Catherine the Great.
Like, you seem like to have a lot of pent up rage. So if you could just spit like a rap right now, just like right now.
Yes. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the 21st century term rap, but
I'll play one right now.
oh,
Play one so you can start thinking.
oh,
Ooh, we got some.
wow.
Well, I'm not the one for singing, but I did write a piece that I heard was published by Russia later. Let me see if I can find the name of
I
that.
have seen published by it's called Ben's Watching.
I don't know that we need to familiarize ourselves with that, but oh, Ivan, are you sick?
No, just a minor cold from just.
You know, Russia is not known for its great climate.
I have it somewhere though.
You know, this is the best thing ever. I wasn't here the first time, so I'm having a lot of time.
What do you have there, Ivan?
I have heard that.
People.
I've heard that one of the pieces I've composed was put into a CD by the. I don't know what it is. The Soviet Union.
Oh. Yeah, that's some history later on in
I
Russia.
had it written down. I'm just looking for the name.
Did it make you look good or bad?
I haven't listened to it yet. I'm looking here.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ivan.
Today, bro.
Yes, in the 21st century,
I found it.
people don't like to wait too long.
Would you mind turning this on? I'm sure that you have that on hand. That it's such a great piece.
Ivan,
Composed by me.
composed by you.
Yes.
This is something that I will try and locate, and perhaps that will be the last thing that we have here today, wrapping up our historical red carpet.
Okay.
We'll get to that momentarily. Let me hold on to that if I could. In the meantime, I believe we have our final person, and this is none other than the Sun King, Louie XIV, folks. Can I give this to you, Ivan? Can I give this to you as I search for that? Sure. Thank you. Ivan is going to be videoing here.
You have small hands.
Would there be any questions?
Ivan wants the microphone. Or excuse me. I'm sorry. Louis XIV wants the microphone.
Any questions?
Yes.
Yes.
What's
You
up
got
with the
the
scarf?
It's fashionable.
Kit Kat?
Why would he not wear it? It's a gift from me.
Yes, it's Kit Kat.
You have a Kit Kat in your scarf.
Yes, I'm hiding a Kit Kat. It's not as disgusting as yours. Some people have their food. Yes, yes.
NASA here again. Why'd you call yourself the Sun King?
You see, I was called the Sun King because I was so very important to France.
Can I say one more thing?
You see, I was originally called Louie XIV. I cannot remember the spelling for the life of me. But my name was known as Louis the God-Given because my mother had given 4 stillborns in 12 years before she had born me. Any other questions?
I had a quick thought here. I just wanted to bring this to everyone's attention. Were you aware that Ivan the Terrible is on Twitter? What? Who is impersonating me? Just wanted to show everyone that. Yes, hide wherever you can. Oh, back to Louis XIV. I'm sorry.
Mr. Adams.
Yes.
It is one of my
People.
It is one of my sole beliefs.
Yes.
That the world is heliocentric. Because it revolves around me!
Whoa. Okay. Yes. Clearly it does.
Are there any other questions?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't think it revolves around.
Oh.
Someone's gonna get killed.
Care to rephrase your statement? No.
Are there any actually serious questions? Yes.
Clearly they play softball.
You know several songs.
And then he destroys
All right, how old were you when you inherited the throne?
I was but 5 years old.
Well, you tried.
What's the scarf represent?
Nothing, it's just fashionable. Anyone else? Come on, come on. Anyone?
Okay, I'll do it. I don't need to tell who I represent. Sure. Why did you change a hunting lodge, a boring hunting lodge, into a palace?
Well, you see, the hunting lodge was my late father's hunting lodge back when he was alive. And I turned it into one of the most extravagant palaces ever created.
Yes.
Very nice.
Yes, I
That's
do.
agreed.
I do it.
Are you aware that there is a nicer palace in the metro parks now? It's nicer than yours.
Say what?
Oh,
Czar Adams has a nicer palace than you, and it's right
It's
here.
true. Czar.
This is true. Whoa, sorry. Be you mad?
You call yourself a czar?
Oh, Ivan the Terrible as well. On national TV security.
You dare!
Security.
Create a better palace than I! And in some foreign place called the Metro.
Perhaps you
What
would like-
country is this in?
This is the 21st century. We'll settle down there, folks. Okay.
Call yourself a
A
czar.
further question here. Something not related to the palace of the Metro Park. Oh wait, we have Shakib.
Hi. How long did it take to build for size?
I'm not exactly sure on the time, though I know that I remember that it took about 4 stages of building.
You weren't really concerned because you weren't building it, right?
Of course.
Right. Right.
If you were building it, then technically it wasn't a palace.
Why don't you ask Ivan or Peter about their palaces? And who built them? Not them.
Yeah.
A final question here for you there, Louis. Louis, one of the important things that modern history students will look at is your age of absolutism, your absolute rule, and its contributing factors to the French Revolution. Reaction? Don't worry about it. Okay, that'll do it for today, guys. Thank you, sir.